I'm Kayla Page.
And I'm Steffi Page. And this is
Art of a Lifetime.
The reason we thought we would do this digital story on tattoos is because we think they're rad, like ourselves. The meaning they hold and the beauty they create is absolutely breathtaking. Many cultures around the world have different meanings to their tattoos, like the Maoris, who, by the way, began tattooing way back when because of the Polynesians.
The Maoris used and still do use bone chisels for the tattoo instruments. Steph mentioned to me that the ink they use is either made out of burned wood or dead caterpillars who are infected by fungus that made goo come out of their head. The tattoo for a Maori native presented their rank and their status. It literally tells a story about their life, where they come from, where they stand. Men mainly got their tattoos on their face, butt, or legs, and women only tattooed their lips and chin. For both men and women, the head was considered a sacred part of the body.
According to mythology, tattooing became with a love affair between a young man named Mataura and a young princess of the underworld named Niureka. One day, Mataura beat Niureka, and she ran back to her father's realm. Filled with guilt and heartbreak, Mataura followed after her to the underworld. When he got down there, his face paint was smudged. The people of the underworld mocked him about his face paint. He begged for Niureka's forgiveness, which she accepted. After her father offered to teach Mataura the art of tattooing, they returned to the human world, bringing the art of tattooing, which they called Tomoko and Taniko.
My uncle William, who is a great artist and has created many Aboriginal tattoos for a whole bunch of people, has told many legends about certain princesses in our people who have disappeared from the tips of canoe bows, taken in by huge clouds, and returned 4 days later with arm and wristbands that were tattooed into their skin, marking them as high-ranking, respectable women in society. There are many legends and many meanings to different tattoos.
I love how today we still carry on the tradition of getting a tattoo with a great meaning behind it. It may not be as traditional as it was back then, but there still are great meanings behind the tattoos we get today.
Like Kevin, on his right arm the band symbolizes protection. On his left arm, the bearer represents his ancestors, watching over him and his loved ones. The name Charlotte Green over the bearer on his left arm is to remember his late mother. Each one of the feathers on his tattoos represents the number of his sons. Shalita's tattoo stands for her culture, which she strives to keep learning. It is what she stands for, and she's proud of it.
My tattoo on my back, Quinquela Seguilau, is my ancestral name. It means Lady Maid of Thunder. I love my name with all my heart because it represents part of my culture, which is the root of who I am. The skull tattoo I plan to get represents my natural love for life, in this world and the next. These two hinkids, sea serpents in English, intertwining and creating a heart, represents two souls coming together to create one love. Originally, I got this design because it was meant to represent me and my father, finally coming together through all the distance between us and loving each other for who we are. But in the end, it includes everyone and anyone who comes into my life and becomes one with me on my journey.
The tattoo I chose to get on my foot is a flower, just a nice pretty looking flower, that I think would represent the relationship with my mom and how our relationship has bloomed and how we get closer and closer. For my 16th birthday, I asked my mom if she would get a tattoo with me that we would share. She said yes. We had a hard time deciding what we both liked and wanted, and I seen this flower and I immediately knew it would be it. Other than that, there's no big meaning behind it.
So, just like you hear it, many people get tattoos because they believe that certain things, like love, like culture, like memories, like people, deserve to be marked and remembered, to show these things and people that they are art of a lifetime.